Hey everybody, it's Jess and welcome to Finecurlzjess, and today I am planning in my Happy Planner mini vertical layout for the week of April 13th through April the 19th. I'm gonna go ahead and lay down some washi. Both of these gold washi are from Hobby Lobby, I believe. My intent was to make this a Hobby Lobby themed spread. So yeah, there has been a lot that's been going on. So I'm just gonna jump into my life and kind of give you guys some insight on some things. So let's see. I didn't plan in this planner last week. If you are new to my channel and you do not know, I have turned my teacher planner into my documentation of what my kids are doing now, because they are basically homeschooling or virtual learning for the rest of the school year. I don't remember, to be quite honest, a lot of this stuff starts to run into each other, so I don't remember if I already stated that they were going to be doing homeschooling for the rest of the year from Georgia. Georgia decided not to go back. So I didn't plan in here last week because they were on spring break, but I am going to go back and decorate that spread. I just haven't really found the time or the energy to this week, and I need to put some things, because some things have changed for me from last week. So my job was planning on reopening on the 14th, which kind of had me a little stressed out because my kids go back to school. It becomes more of a vigorous learning situation now that they're not going back. So now they are required to do they're required to meet with their teachers through video chats every day instead of like once a week or twice a week. Like now they kind of have this new schedule that they're putting in place, that sort of thing. So I was kind of concerned because I didn't know how that all was going to work out if I had to go back to work on the 14th. So pretty much what ended up happening was their plan was that we would be closed until the 14th because the governor of Georgia put basically a shelter-in-place order for the state, and it was supposed to end on the 13th at midnight. So the shelter, like, pretty much to kind of give you some insight into my life, because you know I'm a little bit different than I guess everybody else. I am deemed my job deems me to be an essential why can I not talk today? My job deems me to be an essential worker, meaning that because I work in childcare and that doctors and nurses, you know, the people who are helping take care of those who are sick are needed, childcare is deemed to be an essential business. However, it's a little complicated because when they put these shelter-in-place orders in, that means that they are basically saying, okay, you can be open, but you can't have more than 10 people in a classroom. So business wise, it doesn't make sense for a child care to be open if they're not, one, being able to have all of their students that are enrolled actually come in, and two, that, you know, they pretty much have to pick and choose who can come and who can't be in a building, which makes it even harder because most parents don't necessarily understand why, if a building is open, why their child cannot come to school. So my job just said, you know what, we are going to we're going to be closed for, you know, this time or whatever, and we'll go from there. So essentially they decided that they were just going to stay closed until May the 1st. I found that out last week. So pretty much them being closed until May 1st now also puts us at a different situation, a different perspective, because we have to kind of figure out how this works with us getting paid, now with, you know, having different situations going on as far as how life just works in general. Simply because everything now has changed a little bit. So when the governor decided to extend his shelter in place order, that pretty much extended me not going back to work. And so and y'all, I hate that I'm using my X-Acto knife instead of my scissors, but my son took my scissors the other day. I don't know where they are, and I'm messing this up. Should just do this. Anyway, so so now I'll be at home, but then everything has changed in a way that now I have little things that I have to do from my house. So now we are going to be doing Zoom. We'll have to do Zoom situations. I don't want to call them situations, but basically trying to figure out how I want to lay this out. Basically, I will get online with my classroom, with my kids, and do an actual learning lesson with them. So I think, and I need to like document, because before it wasn't this many things that I had to do for work versus what is going on now. So I'm going to use, okay, so I need to know that on Tuesday sometime, no, I don't want to do that right there. I'll do it down here. So sometime Tuesday I have to meet with my co-teachers and plan out our lesson plan for Wednesday, because that's when we're going to be Zooming with our classroom. So, trying to think what I want to use for that. I guess I'll use the gold. So, I'll meet with my classroom at like, we'll have our Zoom lesson on Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Which should not be a problem because I think my son's lessons for his class are going to be every day between 1 and 1:45. I also need to put a note. I'm just gonna use this till because I haven't used that. I'm just gonna use a coffee cup because it'll remind me that Monday I need to get up early because that's when we do our practice Zoom with my bosses, with pretty much the whole entire toddler team. Will do our Zoom practice this day at 10:30. Then we have to plan with our teachers on Tuesday. We do our actual Zoom meeting with our kids on Wednesday. And then I need to get an email. I'll use Corporation Black. An email situation going for Friday because that's when we'll get our next lesson that we need to do for the next week, and then it kind of rolls over again the following week. So pretty much these little things will notate to me. For me, I'm going to put these little happy faces. Trying to think how I want to do this. Okay. I'll put happy faces here for each day because it'll remind me that I need to do make sure I have BJ on somebody's Zoom lesson, so it'll just dictate to me what he has to do, and then I can go from there as far as knowing like what homework I have to turn in and all that other stuff. His teacher sent us a homework packet, even though she says that they don't do homework packets or do worksheets in class. I guess it's more so like filler type stuff. So yeah, then that's the weekend. Let me see if I have something small enough to go over there. But it just remind me that BJ has things to do. I don't like that weekend. But I kind of wanted to use like sticker books that I don't necessarily use a lot. Mark this page off because I know I want to use these girls. So now I'm just going to add some little deco into this as well. So because I don't really utilize my notes a lot. Figure, you know, why not utilize them now? I was going to say, so basically now, because of everything that's going on in life, in general. I have to kind of figure some things out as far as, you know, just making sure things are okay. So the one thing that I didn't mention is that now that we figured out that we're not going back until at least May 1st, now I will join the rest of the, well, most of the world that is you know, having to file for unemployment. And I'm grateful that me filing for unemployment is only partial unemployment, and that I still have a job to go back to, you know. So there is that. I am putting mascara and stuff on here. I kind of gonna put some beauty related things just because it's gonna be a lot of me having to be online or like on video. So I have to make sure that I am dressing like my job needs me to, make sure my hair is the way it's supposed to be, you know, those sorts of things. So it was one of the things that was mentioned to us, to make sure that we are doing our part. I think I'm going to add this kind heart, fierce mind, brave spirit sticker right here. I kind of feel weird without having, you know, my usual deco and not compiling like 8,000 things for you guys to see. But I do want to like incorporate some other stickers. So I'll put that right there. I'll cut off the excess actually. I don't know what's going on with my cutting skills today. They are lacking. But I just want to keep myself focused to make sure that there are good vibes, you know, that this too shall pass, that nothing is forever, and that we'll get through this. So I have the little paper clip. I'm just gonna add a heart to that. So let's see. I thought about using this, but I think I'm gonna wait. I don't even know where I got that from. And I'm gonna use the black heart instead. Uh-oh. Put the black heart here. And we're not gonna put relax upside down. Put it up there. Relax, because it is the weekend. The only weekend signs I see are these. Guess we can use this black and gold one. But let's not put it on crooked, just. Okay, hashtag the weekend. And then I want to put a little checklist type situation. No. Oh, I have one of these that I can use on this side. I'm just gonna put it up here. I'm going to use, we don't have gold. Okay, so let's use black. I know I just did not cut that right. It's alright. It will be alright. And I'm going to put that over here. That just looks so weird at the bottom. It's fine. It's fine. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up more if I try to fool up with it. We'll put a black one over here, and then we'll put good card to make it, my card to make it straight. And I'll put the pink one over here, just as a little checklist kind of thing to remind myself to figure out what needs to get turned in, get supplies ready, that sort of thing. And I think I'm done. I don't think I need to fool up with this too much more than what I already did. So pretty much I used three sticker things, so I'll show them to you guys. I used they're all from the Paper Studio. So we have the Paper Studio Agenda 52 Meant to Be Fab sticker pack. We have the Paper Studio 100% Girl sticker pack. And then we have the Paper Studio Stick-a-bilities LOL designer labels. So yeah, I'll put all of these down in the description box below. But yeah, this is my spread for next week. It is a little bit more planned out than it has been in the past couple of weeks, simply because I feel like next week is gonna be, or this week is gonna be crazy. But I guess we'll see when I talk to you guys next week. Until then, bye.